feel like I'm saying this all the time, but I can't believe that it's time to plan for March. But it is, at least for me. So this is going to be my setup for my March bullet journal. And this one is actually going to be a black and white theme. And I don't think I've done this one yet, so this is going to be new and exciting. Sort of. Anyways, it's going to be a black and white theme with just a few hints of silver. And I'm just starting off by layering some black paper on top of this grayish scrapbooking paper, and using a silver brush marker to write March on top of that. Next up, I am going to be using some washi tape that I will be using for the rest of this setup, and it is this vintage woman washi tape that is black and white, so it goes perfectly with the spread, and I just added a little bit of that to the right side and a piece to the left side where there was a bit of empty space around the title. Now, I don't have a lot of black and white washi tape, and this mountain washi was actually another roll that I did have, so I'm going to be using that one as well, and I added some of that to the bottom just to kind of make the spread more fun. And something else that you'll be seeing a lot of in this setup is this booklet of tiny papers with various vintage patterns. And again, since this is a black and white setup, I will only be using the ones that are black and white. And I'm just kind of pulling out all of the black ones I see that I feel fit with the spread and placing them where I think they would look good. Now, if you've seen some of my other videos, you'll know that washi tape is my favorite form of stationery, so of course I had to add more of it. And I'm also using this honeycomb patterned washi tape that has an ombre design that goes from very, very dark gray to a much lighter gray color, and placing that under the title just to kind of make it pop a little bit more. And from that same pack of washi tape, I'm actually also going to be using this much smaller gray washi tape, and I kind of used that to outline the woman washi tape, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does, because you're seeing me actually do it. And my final touches for the spread, because there was definitely a bunch of empty space at the top, was to add another piece of that woman washi tape and a bunch of these watercolor black and gray dot stickers, as well as another piece of black and silver washi. And since this is my self-care bullet journal, the right side is my looking forward to section. So there I'm just going to be writing down all of the things that I'm looking forward to for the month of March. The next spread, I'm starting off with that same woman washi tape again, and I'm actually adding that to both sides of the spread. And this particular way of decorating the spread is actually the reason I decided to make this whole black and white setup to begin with, because I used this for one of my weekly spreads like a year ago, and I really liked how it looked, so I decided to build a whole setup around it. And it took me about a year to get around to it, so here it is. And again, I'm kind of sectioning that off with some more of that skinny gray washi tape. And this spread is my highlights spread, so here I'm going to be writing down some of the best things that happened in March. The next spread is my health review and my mood review spread. So for this one, I'm going to be writing down what's been going on with my health and what's been going on with my mood. Again, this is my self-care bullet journal, so keeping track of these things is pretty important for me, especially since I tend to kind of stop taking care of myself if I don't, so I find these spreads very helpful. And to decorate them, I'm just using some more papers from that tiny notebook and a little bit more washi tape. For the next spread, I'm just layering some more of that grayish scrapbooking paper with black paper for the titles. And the titles on this particular spread is self-care goals on the left, so pretty much whatever self-care goals I have for the month of March are going to go there, and my negative to positive spread. And for that one, I write down all of the more negative things that happened in the month of March, and I try to put a positive spin on them, which again just kind of helps me to feel more positively about them in general. And I decorated that spread by just filling in that empty space in the middle with some more of that mountain washi tape. The next spread is my gratitude spread, and I feel like that one is pretty self-explanatory, so I'm just going to go straight to how I decorated it. And I decorated it with some more of that women washi tape, as well as some gray washi tape at the top and the bottom. And I layered that on top of the black paper just because I realized after I wrote the title that I had a lot of extra space there that felt kind of empty, and I wanted to fill that in, which is also why I'm adding some more of that silver tree washi tape there as well. And we are up to the final spread of this setup, which is my accomplishment spread on the left and my review spread on the right. And I'm just decorating the spread by adding some more washi tape to the top, right in between the two titles where there was some empty space. And I wanted to add the skinnier washi tape because it was pretty much the height of the titles, so I just thought that that kind of made things more uniform. And then I added some more mountain washi tape to the bottom to make things more interesting. But the spread still felt a little bit plain to me, so I decided to make it just a little bit more interesting by layering some more of that thinner washi tape on top. And that is pretty much it for this setup. I feel like it's a little bit unusual for me because usually I use stickers and this time I didn't. So that was interesting. Also, I tend not to go for monochromatic setups and this time I did that as well. So another new one for me. Anyways, let me know if you enjoyed this video and this theme and what your theme is for March if you do have a journal. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you are having a good month so far and that I'll see you in my next video. Be you, always. Bye!